In today's video, I'm going to be showing you step by step how to get started with your own dropshipping supplement business from scratch with less than $100. Now, supplements is one of the most lucrative and underrated niches that you can get into in 2025. Not only is it a $150 billion plus industry, but the demand for supplements is rapidly increasing due to the fact that people are looking for solutions for their nutrient deficiencies and just overall better health. Now, I'm somebody who's been selling supplements since 2015, and back then it was a lot harder to break into the industry. You would need to know about all types of different things. For example, you need to know about custom formulas, how to create a custom recipe, and what ingredients goes into a good formula. But the problem is that there's high manufacturing costs, and most manufacturers won't want to work with you unless you bring a large investment. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do this the easiest way. And just so you know that you're learning from a reputable source today, I'm going to put a screenshot of my first apartment, which was 500 square foot. And this is where I bought my first 10,000 supplements of this product right here, which is called In Performance. And I'm going to put another screenshot on the screen of that same year where we did over $600,000 or $700,000 in sales, and I generated about $200,000 to $300,000 in profit. Anyway, so if you're excited for today's video, be sure to go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. And if you're somebody out there that wants to get started with dropshipping and you want to learn from me personally, be sure to go down to the description and check out Unlimited Ecom Academy, which is my full A to Z dropshipping program. Now, the first thing you need to do to start your dropshipping supplement business is download this Shopify app right here called Suppleful White Label Products. I believe that you can actually start for $1 for 30 days. I promise you I'm not sponsored by them at all. But anyways, you download this on your store, and this is going to be your supplier. So they have all types of different products. They have wellness products, skincare products, coffee products, supplements, you name it. Now, pretty much how this works, just to give you a breakdown, is they buy their products in bulk from a huge manufacturer. They get it shipped to their warehouse. And what happens is when an order goes on your Shopify store, they're going to take your product that has no label on it. They're going to slap your custom label on it and then ship it off to your customers. So it's still the exact same dropshipping model. Now, once you're signed in, you're going to get this dashboard here where it shows all of the different products that they offer. And they offer a ton of different products. They even have like soaps, aloe vera gels. They even have gummies, pre-workout, BCAAs for you guys that are really into, fitness. Now, do keep in mind for any products that are grayed out like this, as you can see, some of them are green, some of them are gray. The gray ones mean that you actually have to buy the product. There's a minimum order quantity. So for example, with the Garcia Cambogia product, you'll see that there's 300 minimum order quantity for this product. So not all of them are available, but majority of them are. So the example we're going to use for today's video is this Brain and Focus formula. This is just a nootropic, something I've sold in the past. So if you just click on the product, it's going to bring up all the product details. It's going to show you exactly what the product does. It even comes with, once you have your plan, it'll come with all of these pictures for you. So that's kind of nice. So you already have pictures that you can use on your site from the get-go. It's going to tell you how much the product costs. So $12 if you have the base plan, $10.80 if you have the plus plan. Also, it's going to give you the shipping costs. What's nice is if someone buys 2, 3, 4 bottles, it's actually going to bundle them all together. So I think for every 2 bottles, it's an extra $1 on the shipping cost. But typically, if you're shipping to the US, this price right here is about accurate. It's about $4 to $5. And you can see the potential profit, which is $27.90. And you can come down, you can see the supplement facts, the ingredients that are in the product, benefits of Brain and Focus formula, things you can use on your site, so on and so forth. When it comes to starting a dropshipping supplement business, one of the steps that people tend to overlook is not properly setting up their business structure. It's not just about looking professional. It's about protecting yourself legally, handling your taxes correctly, and also being able to scale without any issues. And that brings me into the sponsor of today's video, Doula. Doula is your one-stop shop to form, maintain, and grow your US company. Doula helps you easily form your LLC, get your EIN number, and even take care of your business banking. Now, this is perfect for any e-commerce brand out there because they handle all the behind-the-scenes stuff that can get really complicated, especially for a beginner. Another big advantage of Doula is their hands-free approach to taxes. They offer simplified tax preparation, filing, and compliance, so you don't have to stress about handling it all yourself. Plus, they provide expert guidance to help you maximize tax deductions, so that way at the end of the year, you're not stressed and your business is protected. Now, personally, this is something huge for someone like myself who's an entrepreneur. I can give my taxes to somebody and let them deal with it, so that way I don't make any mistakes and I don't miss any important deadlines. So if you're serious about starting a business and you want to make sure that it's set set up correctly from day one, I definitely recommend that you check out Doula. Again, Doula is your all-in-one solution for business formation, from setting up your LLC to doing your taxes. They simplify the entire process so that way you can do what you do best, which is grow your business. So if you want to check them out and you want them to help you with your business, I'll be sure to leave a link at the top of the description. The first thing you're going to need to be able to import this product to your store is your label. Okay, it's one of the few things that you're going to have to pay for. So to be able to customize your label, you can either use Canva and do it yourself, so it'll be completely free, or you can pay their team of designers. I think it's a couple $100. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. I would get somebody on Fiverr instead if you want to go for the paid route, which is what I recommend because I'm not a designer. Okay, so you can come over to Fiverr, type in supplement label, and there's a ton of people here. Okay, and you can download the label very easily, give it to one of these designers, and they can make you your own label. Okay, so if we go back to the Supplier screen, if you click on Canva, it's actually going to upload this right to your Canva account, and you could customize this yourself, or you can download it like I said before by just clicking on share, clicking download, and then you can send it to the guy on Fiverr. And then you want to send your designer some inspiration, so other examples of other supplements that you want them to base your label off of. Okay, so this company's called Ali. I actually use their products. I take their multivitamin each and every single morning, but I love their branding. Okay, they sell men's multivitamins, women's multivitamins. They have vitamins for iron, menopause. They have literally everything. So if this was an example that I wanted to use, I would actually just take a quick screenshot of this and I would just send it right over to my designer. Now, just for example purposes, so you can see other companies, this company's called Goalie. You probably have seen their products as well. They also do the same kind of thing. They have probiotics, multivitamins, sleep gummies, pretty much everything underneath the sun. So this is another company that you can get some inspiration from as well. But if you wanted to edit this yourself, I recommend that you don't touch any of the supplement facts. You don't touch any of the suggested use or any of this except the manufactured and distributed by. You could put your LLC name here and your address, but that is it. As far as the middle portion, you can put your logo here, you know, obviously the name of the product, however you want to design it. But just be very careful with the claims. As you can see, this section right here may help by improving mental clarity. The way that's worded is on purpose. Okay, you can't just say things like burn 20 pounds in 2 weeks or lose fat with this product. You can't say things like that. You have to say like filler words like inhibits or aids or supports X, Y, and Z. That's how you're going to be able to loosen the claim. Companies like FDA is really cracking down on these supplements, and you need to make sure that you're compliant and not saying anything that's like super outlandish. So now that you have your label back from your designer, what you're going to want to do is come down to step 2, upload that PDF right here, and then you're going to want to click on publish. So now what's going to happen is that Supplier is going to review your label to make sure that it's compliant. Now, as long as you didn't do anything too outlandish or crazy, you should be good to go to start selling within 24 hours. So the next thing you're probably wondering is, how am I going to market my supplement company? So you have a few options. You can either run paid traffic, obviously through TikTok or through Facebook ads, or you can do organic through TikTok, through YouTube Shorts, through Instagram Reels. What's really dope is that Supplier actually connects to TikTok Shop. So while many people think you can't dropship with TikTok Shop, you actually can. You can with Supplier. If you come over to your store section, you can actually connect your TikTok Shop right here. Now you're able to do this because, as you can see, Supplier orders are processed within 2 days and delivered within an average of 3.5 days. So that puts us about, let's just call it 5 to 7 days for all of your orders within the US to be received. That works for TikTok Shop, okay? So you'll be able to have no problems with fulfilling orders because all of Supplier's manufacturing is done within the US. Now, honestly, this is the best way to be able to advertise your supplement business because you're able to get real UGC creators to promote your brand. So you can just offer them commission, either a 50-50 split or a 60-40 split for them to promote your products. Not only do you get free advertising, but you also get a piece of content that you can repurpose on your social medias. So I'm going to give you some more inspiration so that way you can use it for your social media. Obviously, you can't have a supplement brand or run ads without having any social media presence. You don't need to have a ton of followers, but you need to have some content out there because nobody's going to want to purchase from you if you have a, handle with no posts on it. Okay. So this right here is Goalie. So this is their Instagram page. And as you can see, their branding is fantastic. So again, you can take some inspiration, literally reverse engineer this and do it for yourself. And if we check out their TikTok, as you can see, they're actually live. So that means that they're pretty active on social media. So if they're active, you should be active as well. And as you can see, they post a ton of content here as well. And we could just reverse engineer the exact same thing. You don't have to think too far into it. Find a brand that's similar to yours or what you want to inspire to be like, and literally do the exact same thing, but in your own way. You'd be crazy not to take advantage of Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. All of these platforms are absolutely free, and it's free eyeballs to your supplement brand. So finally, I want to talk about payment processing, because I know that a lot of people actually don't talk about this when it comes to supplements. You cannot process payments with Stripe or Shopify payments for supplements. And I want to be very clear on what type of supplements, okay? Anything that's high risk. So if you're selling anything like weight loss supplements, for example, you cannot sell that with Shopify payments because it's deemed high risk. So any moisturizer creams or beard oils, these things can be sold with Shopify payments, but anything that's like consumables, that's deemed high risk. And you're going to need a high risk processor to be able to process payments. So you're going to need something like Authorize.net. This is a high risk payment processor. I've used them in the past. Just make sure that you're careful and that you read the fine print, that you read your contract. This is all going to depend on your credit, so it varies from person to person. Most of you guys don't have any payment processing history, so if you do, good, you can give it to them, but majority of you guys won't have that, so do keep that in mind. But things that you should be looking out for is monthly payments. You're going to have most likely a monthly recurring payment that you're going to have to pay to be able to use the processor, and depending on where you stand, I guess, as far as credit, they may take more percentage of each transaction. So just make sure that you compare it with the rates of Stripe, that you compare it with the rates of Shopify payments before, signing any contracts. Now, if you're looking to dropship supplements, I mean, it doesn't really get any better than this. I know that some of the pricing is a little inflated, but I think it's fairly priced for the risk that they have to take. I mean, they have to buy all the products in bulk. You don't. They have to pay to store these products. You don't. And this is just an easy way for you to be able to, test a bunch of different supplements like you would any other product, find out which one is the winner for you. And then from there, you could purchase the product in bulk and get 20 times better margins. All right, you guys, so that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy and that you took some value from it. I know today's video was jam-packed with information, and I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different, give you guys a little bit of a twist, something that you weren't expecting. So yeah, if you learned something from today's video and you enjoyed, be sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. And at the time of me recording this video, we actually just hit 8,000 subs, so I'm greatly appreciative for everybody that's been showing me support, and it makes it a lot easier for me to be able to keep pumping out these videos. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.